Positive news in the coronavirus fight in our state. Hospitalizations see their biggest one-day drop since this pandemic began, but the number of cases and deaths continue to climb. Right now, there are more than 33,000 cases in Maryland with at least 1,500 deaths. WJZ is live. Mike Hsu reports on the pandemic in Maryland. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Lynn. Besides the number this morning, we're covering stories about the difficult-to-use Maryland unemployment website, possibly reopening the state, and a troubled nursing home.
The coronavirus killed Arlene Chesley. She's but one of 34 people from Sage Point Senior Living in La Plata who got the virus and later died. It is the home with the most deaths in Maryland. Now, Sage Point is hit with $10,000 a day fines for violations that include failing to separate negative and positive patients and failure to have staff wear protective gear. Sage Point says the state's claims are not true.
That $10,000 a day fine, it doesn't appease me one bit. What's going to appease me is justice, not just for my mom, but for the 34 other residents in that nursing home and for all of the employees.
Governor Hogan says he will make a decision this week on whether to start the first phase of Maryland's reopening. He notes on a positive sign, the number of people hospitalized had its biggest drop since the pandemic began, with 96 fewer patients in acute and intensive care beds. Hogan cautioned, though, a quick reopening is not guaranteed.
I'm not committing to it because the numbers could spike back up and we say, sorry, we're not moving forward.
On the economic side, more than 1,000 people have signed up to testify today about their frustration and the inability to navigate the state's new unemployment website. This hearing with lawmakers will be held online.
That virtual hearing will begin at 1 o'clock this afternoon and could last up to 9 hours. I'm Mike Hsu reporting live for WJZ.
Mike, thank you. The Baltimore City Council approves a bill that would freeze rent within city limits, and that bill now moves to the mayor's desk. If signed, Baltimore landlords would not be able to announce new rent hikes during this or any other state of emergency. Late payments and non-payment fees would also be outlawed. The bill creates a 90-day grace period for after the state of emergency expires.
6:37 now. 25,000 face shields will soon be handed out to local hospitals and health departments. Governor Hogan tweeted this photo saying this was all made possible by a big partnership that included state agencies and private companies, including Coca-Cola. This is the first shipment of 50,000 face shields made in Baltimore by company K&W Fishing.
Stay-at-home orders are having a positive impact on the environment. NASA released these images showing the difference in air pollution along the I-95 corridor, including Baltimore. Variations in weather can have some impact on monthly pollution levels, but this past March shows the lowest levels since 2005, when the data started being recorded. From D.C. to Boston, pollution is down about 30%. In about 3 weeks, you'll be able to buy fresh produce in Baltimore County. The farmers market at the State Fairgrounds in Timonium opens June 3rd. It'll be open every Wednesday through October. The market will offer in-season local produce, meat, wine, and other items. Shoppers, though, will need to practice social distancing, and high-touch areas will be sanitized often. WJZ has everything you need to know about the pandemic. Go to WJZ.com and look under top stories for a list of resources. The most important links and numbers are under quick links.